Hi everyone, it's Alicia Davis from Fitness and Diabetic Health, and today I have an interesting topic, a topic that was long coming. So many persons have asked me how to lose belly fat, and I've decided to share some strategies that I have been using and have been helping me. Once you follow these steps or these strategies, you will see some success or you will see some great results. And first, I want you to understand your body. The body actually works on different areas before it starts working on the belly area. So when you hear someone say it's stagnant, or belly fat is stagnant, or it's not working, or it's stubborn, it's not really stubborn, it's not really stagnant. It's just that the body is working on other areas. So first, within the first 4 weeks of your exercises or your diet, it works on your arm. And the 4th to 8th weeks, it works on your face. Your 8th to 12 weeks, it works on your chest. And the 12 to 16 weeks, that's when it actually works on your belly area. So what it does, it get rid of those extra fat, your total body fat, before it start working on your belly area. It has to reduce your total body fat to 10% or less before start working down here. So that's the first reason why it may seem as if it's not working. But if you look in pictures, your before and after pictures, you will see that your face gets slimmer, your arms get slimmer, but it's actually coming. Here you will see the results here eventually. So that's the first reason why it may seem as if it's not working. Reason number 2, the body has to ensure that you trim down or you get leaner, because in the belly section the blood flow is low, and the more excess fat you have on your body, the harder it is to work. So it has to ensure that the blood flow in the belly gets increased or it improves. So you have to trim down these sections before it starts working here. And what I recommend is to ensure that you continue your calorie deficit. Calorie deficit is basically you're burning more calories than what you actually intake in your body, because eventually this excess fat will vanish. So this is what the body does before it starts working here. So I'm about to give you the options that can speed it up and can reduce belly fat. Option 1 is to reduce your sugar intake. Once you have a high sugar intake, it leads to abdominal fat, more abdominal fat, and that's not what you want. You're trying to get rid of that excess fat, so you have to reduce the amount of sugar. Say once or twice per week, but reduce it. And they have other alternatives that you can use instead of sugar. You have Equal, you have Splendid that you can use in your juice, and if you can go without it, that's even better. And sometimes you eat sugary foods and you're still not satisfied, you're still not full, and the amount of ingredients that is added in those sugary foods make you want to eat more, which is not good for the belly fat. So you have to consider not eating them or reduce the intake. And another thing too, another person will say that they have a sweet tooth. We do have a sweet tooth. Well, I do, but what do I do is to ensure that I eat fruits, eat natural sources of sugar, and that will help you. How about grapes, apples? Those will help you to reduce your sugar intake. And option 2 is to increase water in your diet. Add more water to your diet. Water is so essential once you're going to do healthier living. You have to increase the number of water that you drink daily. There's a saying that you should drink 8 glasses of water, but it all depends on your diet, your body weight, your structure, how you decide on the number of glasses that you want to drink. Eventually, you will drink more. But you have to add more water to your diet. Water helps you. It's hydration. It increases your metabolic rate. It reduces calories. And of course, it prevents you from drinking sugary drinks like sodas, juices, because it helps you to keep you hydrated, so you will not need those juices. So you think about it and have more water daily. Well, I drink a lot of water daily. Right, so that's option 2. Option 3. Option 3 is to have a good diet. Think about your diet. What are you eating? Is it healthy? Because this plays a significant role once you're going to lose body fat or belly fat. That accounts for 80% of our total body weight loss. So you have to do it. It helps you. And one excellent way of ensuring that you stick to a sustainable diet is to prepare your meals. Prepare your meals and prepare them in advance. Meal prepping. And get recipes from blogs, from websites. Get them and make these healthy, tasty meals that you will want to have and that you will love to have and enjoy. Also, in your diet, have more protein. So eat more foods with protein, your fish, your eggs, because protein is so helpful when it comes on to muscle building, and you will need that for the belly section. Protein, foods with protein let you feel fuller. It satisfies that hunger need. So it's important that you have more protein in your diet, and protein allows you to lose 100 calories per day. So I would recommend to have more protein in your diet. Another thing too is to reduce saturated fats. That's not helpful for the belly area. It's not. It contributes to it, and we're looking at ways to reduce it. Another option is to reduce your alcohol. I know a lot of us love to drink alcohol, but we have to put it down. We have to reduce it. Some alcohols have such high calories. They have simple sugars, which leads to a lot of calories. And have you heard of the saying that you have the beer belly? Well, it does exist. When you drink alcohol, it goes into your liver. And your liver now has to concentrate on the alcohol, and it's not even good for your liver. And when it concentrates on the alcohol, it stops breaking down the fat, and therefore fat is stored in this area. So we want to reduce alcohol. If you have a need for alcohol, it's best you drink tequila. You can drink tequila or you can drink vodka. With tequila, you have 64 calories, which is good, and vodka, you have 94 calories. So many persons would say that it doesn't taste the same. No, it will not. But at least it will satisfy some area, and the calories is much lower. So look at the big picture. The picture is to lose that belly fat. So we have to reduce that. Okay? And another option is exercising. So many persons have problems exercising. I get too sweaty. I use up too much energy. So these are things that they complain about. But what I normally suggest is that you use or you do exercises, activities that you love, that you enjoy. So if you love to run, run. If you love to walk, walk. But gradually you will change or you will advance because you see the results and you want to do more. And also research on the exercises that are good for this area, because there are so many exercises out there. But what is appropriate for the belly section? I love to do plank. Plank is a total body exercise, but it also strengthens the muscles in this area. So you can consider a plank. I love to do leg raises because I have a section here. My lower section, I have a problem there. Sometimes the fat is still there. So I'm still working on it. As I said, I've been doing this 2 months and it has been working. But I believe that once you have children, this extra fat becomes a permanent tattoo. You have to work on it. And leg raises along with other exercises, that's what I've been doing to reduce the fat in this area. And also, when you do exercises or you do dieting with the belly, you start work on the top section of the belly. So sometimes you think it's not working. So if you look here, the abs coming out. This is where it actually starts. And then it goes to the midsection. And this is the final section. So it goes through different strategies or different sections or different stages. So it's not working, it's just a process. And of course, the other option is to have a cheat day. Because sometimes you get bored, even though you have your tasty, healthy meal, maybe you have an occasion or something to do, a birthday or something, and you have to eat something else apart from what you're supposed to eat, or you're apart from your sustainable diet. What I do recommend is that you have your cheat meal after a month. Your body is actually going through these changes, and you have to find ways to ensure that it remains that way. So within a month or after a month, the body adjusts. So you have your cheat meal after the month. You don't want to have the cheat meal before the month and then you have to readjust, which is not good for you, and it's not good for your body, and it's not good for your mindset. So I suggest you have it after, right? And when you're planning on having your cheat meal, please ensure that you're already almost full, your tummy, or you are halfway full. And that prevents you from overeating. And that's what we really want. And my final option is to enjoy the process and be consistent. I cannot stress that enough. You have to be consistent. It's actually working. It's just go through a process, and you have to trust that process. Have a routine, have your goals in your phone to show you that, or to remind you that what I'm doing, it's actually working. Have your before and after pictures to show you as a reminder. But you have to be consistent, you have to be patient, and you have to be persistent. And I said before, within the 16th week, you should be seeing some results. I know the summer is coming and we are rushing, but it will work. Trust your process. Trust your progress, because it will work. And these are some tips that I have been using. I use it daily and they have been working. And if you use them, I'm sure you're going to see some success. So I therefore ask you to comment your number one tip, or comment on which tip you will be using, because I want to know, and I want to know if whether or not your tips can be helpful to me as well as my other viewers. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, because I'll be doing other videos to help you throughout this journey, and I don't want you to miss it. So do have yourself a wonderful day, and thanks for viewing.